Okay, can you guys see the screen?
Yes.
Amazing. All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome to this training. And I'm super excited to have you all. And thank you for taking your time to come here. Today, I'll be talking about, how you can make $900 a day with digital marketing business. And I know some people might think that's a bit too much. And I thought the same as well. But I will show you the proof that, people are making it and making it happen. And it is possible. Okay. And it will happen if you believe it, right? So, first of all, some people know me here, some people don't know me. So I would just like to introduce myself a little bit, if that's okay, right? So who is Kamala, right? So Kamala, right? I'm a wife, um, and I've got two little kids, as you can see. My daughter is 7 years old. My son is 9 years old. I'm staff nurse by profession, and obviously a digital marketer and a coach. Um, how my entrepreneurial journey started was I had my son in 2014, right? And since then, I was only working 2 days a week because obviously I don't have anyone to look after my kids in this country, right? So I could not go to full-time job. And until they, like, both of my kids went to like full-time school, I was happy with what I had, I thought it's okay to just be like, full-time mom. And thank you, Rasmi, Serena, Asmita, Birkarai. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. Right, I was just sharing my story, basically. Right, I was just a mom, really. I was happy and content with two little kids, right? It was kind of struggle with part-time job, and expenses were obviously going up and all that stuff. But until they went full-time job, I was not looking for any other options, right? But when my both kids went school full-time, I was like, what shall I do, right? So obviously, first thing I was trying to do was like going full-time job, but going full-time job was not that easy, right? I got a job, like a senior role as well. But when I was like calculating everything, it was going to be a huge struggle, right? Because me going back to full-time job meant like, I would have to always like, get my kids ready, like, rushing, right? And dropping them to either children's center or childminder, that's extra expenses already. And time wisely, I will be just rushing, right? All the time, and get to the work whole day, come tired home, right? And then again, busy with your kids, take them to bed, the cycle would have repeated, right? That was one thing. The second thing was like, we were calculating the salary, right? And it was not huge difference, right? It was like 200-300 pound difference. That's the extra I'll be earning if I do full-time job. So I'm like, is that worth, for me to, trade all my time away from my kids for that extra 200 or 300 pound, right? That's why I was like, okay, I don't think I want to go full-time job, right? And that's when I started to look for different online option. Hi, Martha. Thank you so much for joining in. I know it's late for you. I really appreciate you joining in. Yeah, right. We literally just started. I was just sharing my story, how I came into this online space, right?
Yes,
Um,
it's amazing. Tell everyone
yeah.
about it.
So yeah, so that's when like I searched into YouTube, right? YouTube, I was like, how to make money from home. That was first thing, right? Because I didn't have no clue, like you can make money from like social media platform, right? So I came across like Amazon FBA, like I think Amazon was at the top, like all the videos were Amazon FBA, Amazon, and all that stuff. And I was like, wow, you can make money from like selling products online. You don't even have to go to like full-time job. And I purchased a course. I purchased like Jungle Scout, which is like a search engine, right? And it did all that stuff. But when I got the product, it was rubbish. Like, I wouldn't buy it myself, like really cheap stuff, and like to ship from China to UK, it was like 32 pound or something, right? And I'm like, I don't want to get another sample and get, again, like, might be something cheap stuff. So by that time, I realized like, if you really want to do Amazon, it's a really business, good business model, but you'll have to have a big budget. to spend more, right? And then like I got to know like, you have to do paid ads to be on the first page. We all do shopping in Amazon, right? I'm sure we all do, right? We go and then we buy stuff, right? It's so easy. But if you're doing that business, then you have like, I got to know like you have to do paid ads to be on the first page, all the sponsor thing, they are all doing paid ads. And whether you buy it or not, when they click it, you're spending money, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe that's not something like, I want to do it, right? Because I didn't have a big budget. And, I went into crypto, I got a scam, lots of money scammed, right? And luckily, banks in UK does have insurance that, they gave my money back, but it was really, really stressful, right? And when I was like, going back and forth, I did not give up. That's one thing. I did not give up. I was like, okay, what other option then? Like, I cannot give up. I cannot go full-time job, right? Because of my kids. And I cannot just give up. And I cannot just be saying like, I don't have enough. And I didn't want it to, always compromise on what I had, right? So I was like literally trying lots of stuff, right? And then I came through email marketing, right? A webinar from really good email marketer. I watched like 2 hours webinar, really interesting. As soon as the webinar was complete, I'm like, okay, I'm in. I was like, it was like eye opener, like, oh my God, you can send emails and make money. Like that sounds so easy, right? And he made it so realistic as well. Like, he made it really realistic. He's like, okay, one income equal to, $1 or something. Imagine having 50,000 email, you can make 50,000 a day, something like that. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be rich very soon, right? So obviously I did that training, but I didn't had no idea about funnels, about website, about marketing, nothing. Like it was zero, right? So I was literally following step-by-step action. Like, it was whatever I was teaching in the program, I was doing it blindly, right? And I got stuck into the traffic part, right? Because it wasn't teaching you like organic traffic. It was teaching you, teaching us paid ads, right? And I was like, okay, I tried some solo ads. I spent about $300 and literally 70 people opt in and no one bought. And I'm like, oh, okay, like I'm not going to spend so much money, right? Again, like, on date stuff. So I gave up on that idea as well, right? So whilst I was doing, I hope I'm not making you guys bored with my story, am I? I thought, it's quite important to like, know the journey as well,
No,
right?
not at all. No, no problem, not
Okay,
at
let me know
all.
if I'm like, baffling around, but I thought, I just wanted you guys to know, like, not to give up because, it's starting, you might feel like, this is hard, but believe me, it is not, okay? It will be like, it will be, stages. And then I will save all those, struggle for you really, because I've been through all that. So I know the proven strategies and proven things that are working at the moment, okay? So that was it, like, and when I was doing email marketing, right, I was frustrated at that point, really, really frustrated. But one of the girl from, oh gosh, what was that? Like email thing, like, autoresponder, Aweber, right? She contacted me. She was talking, she was like, hey, how's your business going? And I was literally just about to cry. I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I bought Blueprint, I bought Jungle Scout. I'm doing so many things, solo ads. I'm not even making a sale, nothing, right? And she was like, hey, girl, why are you doing paid ads? There's organic marketing. I'm like, what is the organic marketing? I had no idea, right? Like nothing. And she's like, you can bring traffic into your products for free. And I was like, oh, wow. Like everything was fascinating for me, right? Because I was so new, like, I'm like, okay, so let's give it a try. But because I spent so much money on that email thing, right? I did not want it to spend again too much. I'm like very, I wasn't trusting her either. Like, I'm like, okay, I don't, I don't have money for it, right? And she was like, it's fine. You can start with $7. And I'm like, $7 is nothing, right? So I'm like, fine, I'll spend $7 and try it. And obviously I bought a 3-day challenge from Jonathan Montoya, right? And I'm like, oh, there's lots of videos in YouTube. You can search, and you can learn yourself. I'll make a sale, right? I was really confident at that time. Like, I'm sure I'll make it happen, right? And then like 3 months, literally 3 months, I was struggling. I was like, oh my God, like I went through the 3-day challenge and it just didn't make sense to me, right? You know, and then I made like 3 sales in 3 months, and it was like 50% off $7, like 350. So I made about $10 in 3 months, right? And I'm like, oh, this is not working. I was really frustrated at that point, right? And then I was listening to one of the interview from those people who were making 10K and all that stuff, right? And one thing clicked in my head, and he said, you cannot get successful with your feet in two boat. You'll have to go all in. If you want to get success, you'll have to go all in one stuff and get focused, and and really like work for it. I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm just like not no, I'm not trusting that process. That's why I didn't want it to spend. So I'm like, okay, it's fine, I'm gonna spend money. Yeah, it's a real business. At that time, like, okay, if they are making 10K and it's spending $1,500, if I'm making 10, I will be able to make 10K. It's I think still a good deal, right? And I was reading about Rich Dad Poor Dad. Have you guys read about that book, Rich Dad Poor Dad? It's a really good book. If you haven't, I would highly recommend you guys to read it. Honestly, that changed whole perspective of my business. Like everything started from there, to be honest, right? And hi, Asmita. Right. So I was reading that book at that time as well. So I was like, okay, understanding like keeping money in my bank is not going to grow, right? Definitely not in UK because the interest rate they give you in your saving is like zero, like, literally nothing, right? And I'm like, okay, I've got a bit of saving. If I keep that saving in my account, in few months, it's gonna grow by maybe like 30, 40 pound extra, right? And it's not big enough to invest in any other stuff. But if I invest into myself, right, learn from it, there is a opportunity for me to like earn good money from it, and change whole my situation. I don't have to be stressed and overwhelmed about the expenses, right? And that's why how my thought process started to work. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to spend it, right? So I spent into the blueprint, which was $1,500 at that time, right? And it was confusing. It was like it has got everything, but I was like, oh my God, like where do I start, right? It was teaching about YouTube. It was more focused on YouTube, to be honest, and then TikTok, more videos, right? And I was really shy. I was really introvert, and I didn't want it to come in front of camera, to be honest. Like, I didn't want anyone to know that I was doing this business, right? So again, like I was a little bit, not sure what to do. And then I came across a quote, right? And everything changed. Honestly, everything changed within less than 4 months. I think it's 3 months or something. I made my first 10K because I got a clear strategy, right? I got the support, and I was pushing myself, and I was happy to do what it takes to make this business work, right? I was consistent. Like if you go into my Facebook profile, that's where I did all my business. If you scroll down to, until September, right, when I really went all in, you would see like I've been consistent, right? Every week I would at least do 4 posts a week, right? And comment, and whatever they taught me, I was doing it. Honestly, I was doing it, right? So that's how my business started, right? And obviously people who were buying the high ticket products from me, I was helping them to like get started as well. And I was hosting like weekly coaching for them, and they started to call me coach and mentor. And by that time I felt like it was like a fashion. Those people who were in high ticket affiliate marketing, after a few sales they were becoming coach, right? And I'm like, okay, they're calling me coach and mentor. It seems like amazing business. Like you have so much flexibility. You can charge more, and you can decide on all that stuff, right? So I'm like, okay, I will be, I want to be a coach as well, right? So I went into coaching last year. It was amazing experience. I loved it, to be honest, but it was very challenging for me as a mom and with a job. Like time wise, it was very challenging. I spent so much money on one coach to become the best coach and all that stuff, but I didn't have time to implement, right? And that was stressing me a lot. I'm like, okay, that's not happening, right? When I was affiliate marketer, I was making really good money, right? But when I went to coaching, because I didn't have enough time for like implementing what I was taught, and obviously I had to look after my students, I was doing workshop, all that stuff. Money making activities were less, right? So last November, December, I stopped taking any students, right? I was like, okay, I'm not doing this one. I need to go back to something that, that will give me peace, right? That will give me, again, that money, right? Again, in business, if there's no revenue, there's no business, right? Like business needs a cash flow, right? Like any business, right? That's when I decided to get into digital marketing business, and I'm so glad that I did. And I still do coaching, like I haven't left it, right? I still support my students weekly, once a week, and they still get my messenger support. But like it's a kind of beginning, so like we're still working on it. We're still helping, like helping them to like grow that confidence, grow that clarity and things like that. That's me. Any questions? I guess it's a long story, right? I'm sorry, it was lots of baffling.
So Kamla, you have mentioned about like few different things like digital marketing, blueprint, and organic markets and all.
Yeah.
So as you know that I'm a very fresh starter. I have no clue apart from just I've heard a little bit about affiliated marketing from yourself, and after hearing from you, I've Googled a little bit about what's affiliated marketing, but not in depth. So how will I get information about what are the different types of like varieties of I don't know what you call that,
I've got you
marketing
covered.
strategies, or like a kind of topics, or Aweaver, blueprint, organic markets? No.
Okay. I do not want you to get overwhelmed at all. It was all my story, but I've got you covered. Okay, I will explain what all that stuff and what you need to understand, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, you will not get like 100% information on there, but you will have an opportunity to ask any questions you may have. But I'll go through the differences of, digital marketing, affiliate marketing, what I think is the best option for you to get started, and all that stuff. It's all covered. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Any other question, guys? No? Please feel free to ask any questions. I'm here for you guys to, have the clarity. Okay. So, oh gosh, what happened? Okay, I just like, it's not to brag, it's to show that, you can do it, okay? Right? Because as I said, when I started, literally, honestly, I was such a shy and introverted person. Like if I had to speak to someone, like my heart would be, beating so fast. I was so nervous, like, honestly, like I never thought I'll be doing coaching classes like this. I never thought I would be doing live, all the videos. I even did dancing videos later, and I got so confident with that, like, the transformation I got from this business is huge, honestly, like really huge. And I'm really thankful that, I started, right? Obviously, as I was saying, like I got multiple 10K trophies, got success, became a success story for different, programs and coaching programs, different products, right? Again, like, why learn from me? Like, earning that, I still don't have like 2 Comma Club award. Again, like if you're new, don't worry about that. That's something kind of award, like you get it from ClickFunnels, right? When you hit, I think 100K. I don't use ClickFunnels, so I will never get that until yet, right? I don't have branded car or expensive stuff. Like, I'm not even interested on that stuff, right? But what I'm trying to say is like, even if I don't have all that, I have time for you guys, right? What happens is like, when you are fresh, when you are just starting to like, learning about this business, if you're trying to learn from someone, I would say try to learn from someone who's not very far from you, right? So if you're a fresh beginner, like, learn from 5 or 6 figure earners, right? Don't get to 7, 8 figures, right? Because they won't have time for you, right? Yeah, again, like, it's all a few investment things I'm talking about, right? Okay. Are you guys excited to learn about the proven blueprint that I'm going to discuss in this training? Who's excited?
I think all of us, we are very excited to learn about blueprint.
Amazing. Okay, so as I said, I will cover everything, okay? I'll try and cover everything. And again, if I don't, then, you can ask me question, right? To start from very basic, what is digital marketing, right? So digital marketing is a way of marketing your product, your services, or marketing someone else's product, services with the use of internet, and smartphone or laptop via different social media platform to make money online, right? So for digital marketing, literally you can do this business from anywhere in the world, right? As long as you have Wi-Fi, as long as you have smart device, and as long as, you can use, few social media platforms, right? So why is it, why people are wanting to make money online? Like, before people were not aware of, this opportunity, right? But now people are getting more aware of, like, this opportunity, that they really do not have to always go to 9 to 5 to make money online, right? Like, sorry, make money, right? Paycheck to paycheck. Like, people want to make money online because they want to have more time, right? As I said, for me, not going to my full-time job was because I want more time for my kids, right? I want more time for my family. Because if I had gone to my full-time job, as I explained before, my life would be full of stress. And I could have, like, imagine it, like, oh my God, like when I'm tired, I'm not a good person. Like, I get cranky, right? I get irritated, right? So, I didn't want you to do that, right? So, some people might want time for, for their holidays, like, they want to travel abroad, they want to do different things with their time, right? Some people want time for their kids, for the family, right? Some people work like 60 hours to 70 hours. I've seen people working 2 to 3 jobs, right? So they literally don't have time for anything else but just going to work, and they're living like, paycheck to paycheck. And even after working so many hours, they're still not making enough, right? So, one reason they want to work online is to have more time, right? Second thing is obviously, to make more money, right? Online business, digital marketing business, especially e-learning, business, right? It's a billion-dollar a day business, literally billion-dollar. Before COVID, it was apparently something 328 million. Don't quote me on that. Like, it was a million a year business, okay? But now, after COVID, right? Now, like 2023, it was a billion-dollar a day business, right? And Forbes, like American, like, the news letter or whatever, like, the business stuff, they have announced that in 2030, it would be $1 trillion a day business, right? So there are lots of opportunities for people to make money, right? And people are making lots of money because there's no cap on how much money you can make it online, right? As long as you have skill to skill to earn it, right? Basically, you need to learn few skills, right? And obviously to save money. Again, as I said, like living paycheck to paycheck, literally it's not easy to save money, right? Money comes in before, like, end of your month, you're already, running out of your cash, right? That's the pity, right? Like, we are always like waiting for when is my paycheck? Like, I'm already kind of broke, whereas in, like, if you have something like maybe, as a side hustle even, right? You can do it as a side hustle, working 2 to 3 hours a day, right? And have that income in your pocket, right? That will help you to save money, right? That will help you to, do whatever you want to with that extra money, right? So people want to make money online to save more time, right? To have more time to make more money and to save money, right? Make sense? Yes. So thanks, Rajit.
So, Kamala, can I just ask you? I think
Yeah.
I'm asking too many questions.
No, please go ahead.
So, like how is this job a kind of, like, I would say this is the job. So how is this validated? Like, for instance, we live in the UK, and obviously if you do any kind of part-time job, or just for example, if you are invested in the stock market, obviously we have to pay tax of a certain threshold. So in this affiliated marketing,
Yeah,
if we earn, so obviously if, so say for instance, if I'm working full-time job, if my wage is more than 12,000 K, and then if I earn, say for example, on top of that, if I earn, I don't know, 10K in a year, so how is that tax capped through affiliated marketing?
What I would advise you is to have a business account, right? Have your limited company. That's what I would advise, right?
All right.
Because if you do not have those company, LLC or limited company or whatever, if you do it in your personal, your tax would be sky high, and I would not recommend that. So definitely
Right.
like
So,
have Kamala Rani Limited, right, as a like company, and I do all my business from the company. You don't have to open your company to start with, right? You can do it once you learn this process, once you have like, consistent income coming in. I would say good time to open your company is like once you make like, 5 to 7K, then, then it's a good time to open the company and then, do all business from the company.
Right. So that means like if you earn any kind of like profit, you need to disclose SMRC that you're actually earning extra money. Like maybe if you need to do like self-assess at the end of the year, then you have to disclose that you have actually earned a certain amount of money through affiliated marketing.
Yeah, it will be from company.
Okay.
So it's nothing to do with your personal. So that will be completely different. Yeah, you
Right.
have to do the
Okay.
self-assessment. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'll just go through all this. I would say hold on to your questions, Serena, if that's okay. And then you
No,
can
that's
ask me
fine.
at the end. Otherwise, we might just get distracted. Is that okay?
No, that's fine. Yeah.
No, like honestly, like, just write all the questions down and, I'll answer all those. Okay. All right. So advantages of digital marketing, right? First thing is location freedom, which is huge, right? Because like, if you have any other business, let's say, you have restaurant business or you have a local store, you have any other business, we have to like, confine in one location, right? You cannot be transferring your business, like, your restaurant from one place to another, or like, you have to be in that one location, right? Even job, right? I have to go to my workplace every day, right? I cannot do it from home. Like thanks to COVID, some people can work from home, but they're limited, right? This one, like you can, again, as I said, work from anywhere in the world, right? As long as you have access to Wi-Fi and then, your laptop and all that stuff, right? Time freedom. That's huge, right? And this is what I love, right? Because of this business, like, I have so much freedom, right? I start, my work after my kids go to school, right? So I start my business about 10:30, 11 till like 1:30, 2, and then obviously cook and all that stuff, get my kids, whole day I'm with them, I don't even think about business or whatever, right? And then once they go to bed, like from 9 till like 10:30, I get back to business and then I do a few other stuff, right? Again, like to be honest, like, if you don't have that much time, you can make this business work if you're consistent with 2 hours a day, literally. But because I'm working on Facebook and TikTok, I have two platforms, right, to focus on and YouTube. So I have few stuff to do. That's why I work a little bit more than, normally. But when you are just starting out, I would say just focus on one platform. I would say two platform because one platform can be a little bit risky, right? So 2 to 3 hours, like 2 hours a day is doable. Okay. And I'll show you, I'll break it down, like, what should you be doing on that 2 hours to make money. Okay. So that's time freedom, right? Global reach, again, like, this is like, as long as there's internet access, anyone in the world can do it. Having saying that, there's some cap, like, there are a few countries like third world countries, right, where there are no payment gateways. It can be challenging, right? Like, for example, lots of people from Nepal wants to do this business. They don't have PayPal, they don't have Stripe, so they kind of struck, like, and there are other people from Nigeria approaching me, like, they want to do it, but at the same time, they don't have those gateways, right? So that's the only thing that, can stop them from doing this business, right? Hugely cost-effective business, because unlike any other business, like, as I said, like, even for the Amazon, right? If you really want to start that Amazon business, like initial cost, you will have to put like 4,000 or 5,000, right? They would say like 1,000, and believe me, it's not enough because I've tried it and I've seen all the costs, right? Obviously, if it's restaurant, then it will go really high, even just for the local store, right? At least I think it will cost maybe 10,000, 20,000, right? Whereas for this digital marketing business, you can really start small, as small as like $100, right? Financial freedom, obviously, once you learn marketing scale, right? Once you learn how to make sales, sky is the limit. Like, there are people, tons of people making tons of money, and I'll show you the proof, like, how many people, like how much money they're making. Okay. And again, those people are nothing special. They're just like you and me, but they believe in the process. They are working on it, and that's why they're making, right? And it is less risky because, again, it's not like crypto, or it's not like stock, where your business is so volatile, right? Here, you learn it on your own pace, right? There's no competition. There's no, you don't have to worry that, oh, the market will crash and I'll lose everything. There's nothing like that, right? So it's really less risky business, okay? Obviously, there are some challenges in anything, like whatever you do, like there cannot be 100%, just the positive stuff, right? There can be a little bit challenges, and same here in digital marketing business as well, right? The challenges I could think of is rapid changes in technology, right? Like it has changed so much from 2021 to now. Like Martha's been there as well, so Martha would agree with me, like so many changes, right? We can get information overload and, short attention spans, right? And there can be some privacy concern, and it can be expensive if you're not, not careful. And I'll tell you why. Right. Again, don't worry, I've covered you to, overcome all those challenges. Okay. So, rapid changes in technology, right? As I said, technology has become so much advanced, right? And it's changing every day, right? So how can you overcome this challenge is being a part of thriving community, where, people are always, up to date with the business, right? They're talking about this business. They're giving you all the changes, all the updates, right? And being part of live coaching, because if you buy a course, right, that course will not gonna be updated, itself, right? That's a course. Once the course creator will create it, that's it, right? Some people might, give that, access to updates and things like that, but not many will do that. Once you buy it, and that's it, right? Whereas if you are part of live coaching, right, then they will not only give you the updates, but they will teach you how to integrate all those changes, right? So that, you can get focused, you don't get lost and overwhelmed with all that, and get result, right? Second thing is, again, information overload and short attention span, right? The tedious thing about social media is it is very addictive, right? Really addictive. Sometimes you can just scroll through the Facebook or even Instagram or TikTok, whichever. They're really addictive. You can spend hours and hours just scrolling through it, right? Not doing anything, right? And when you're doing business on social media, it can be a challenge. There are days when I was doing it, I'll be spending hours and hours just reading other people's posts. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing anything productive, right? I'm supporting, maybe doing a bit, but it's not gonna give me money, right? So you have to be really aware of that, right? Again, because social media has tons of information now, right? To be honest, you can get any information you need through YouTube. Now you have ChatGPT, right? Any information you want will be there, right? The disadvantages of that is, it can make you information overload, and it will be hard to decide which one to implement and what to do, right? And again, all those free information are there free for a reason, right? It will help you to understand what and why, but it won't give you a reason, it won't give you how, right? That's the thing that you need to implement, so that you learn how to do it, so that you get the result, right? Only knowing what and why will not give you result, right? Because you'll need to learn how to do it. Okay, so yeah, with information overload, surely you just have to have someone to guide you, okay, to stay on track, right? So it's really important to have a mentor or coach, who's been on this journey, who are doing this thing, who's been through all that, struggle, right? So that, they will, excuse me, they will keep you on track, right? And help you learn the right skill to attract those perfect customer in your business. And as apparently research had shown, before our attention span was about 6 seconds. Now it apparently decreases to 4 seconds or something, right? So it's really hard to do this business because attention span is really small, right? You need to be able to grab those, perfect customer's attention there, right? And how you do it? You do it by hook, right? By getting a strong hook, right? Again, like, this is something like would be learning on progress. You won't be able to do in one stuff, like, one class, right? We have like trainings, a lot of trainings on that, like, how you can hook them, what you can say to make them stop and all that stuff, right? And after hook, storytelling is another thing that will stop them to, like, scroll out, right? Because we are all human beings and we love stories, like, we love stories. The reason we remember Cinderella's story, we remember like lots of other stories, is because that grabs our attention, right? We don't even have to memorize it, isn't it? Like, we still can remember so many stories that we've been told when we were little, because stories grabs attention, and because stories really speaks to you, like, that's why the way to keep them in your content is by telling the story, okay? And obviously there's a way to tell the story, right? And then obviously talking about their problems, giving them solution, and CTA, right? CTA is like call to action. Call to action means like, what do you want them to do after they come to your content, right? Again, these are like, just a framework. I won't be able to go through everything just now. It will be a learning and progress thing, right? Again, like privacy concern, I get that. I had it, when I started, as I said, I didn't want anyone to know that I was doing this business. Like, I was that shy. Like, I literally opened new Facebook page, didn't have no friends or family in there. And then slowly, when I started to be a bit more comfortable about this business, then I started to add my immediate family and really close friends, right? I have like about to 2,500, 2,800 friends. Like, obviously, I filter them out, delete, those people who are not, who I don't think are my customers, obviously that's why, like, it's about 25 something, right? And among them, I have maybe less than 15, 20 people that are my friends and family, right? Rest of them are all people that I think could be my potential clients, right? So as in, like, you can do it without, showing up your face, right? Like, faceless brand is something that's growing really fast. Like, lots of people are doing it, and lots of people are getting really success from it as well. Like, when I started, I didn't know this option, right? I guess if I knew that, maybe I would not have done, these kind of stuff. And again, like, it's good and bad, right? But if you're someone who is worried about, like, being in front of camera, who's shy, who's introverted, or who just doesn't want to be in, like, in the social media, you can still do this business, right? In the program that I'm in, they have free ads, free copy and paste, like, literally, like, they have 200 websites, like, with high traffic sources. You can literally go there, choose which website you want to go, and then copy and paste and generate leads from there, right? Again, as I said, like, faceless brands are amazing, like, and the program I'm in, like, it teaches you how to do faceless brands and all that stuff as well, okay? Again, it can be expensive, right? And it was very expensive to me. Like, when I started, as I said, when I did buy a course, it didn't come with the coaching, right? So I spent $1,500 in a course. I spent a lot in the coaching, a lot in the coaching, right? I initially spent some money on funnels and things like that, but later on I canceled because I'm like, I didn't know what I was doing, and I'm not a tech savvy person. Like, I'm like technical stuff, I'm not good at it. So I'm like, okay. And then the coach at that time was teaching me all organic from Facebook profiles. So I'm like, okay, I don't need it. So I didn't spend afterwards. But I see, like, so many people are spending tons of money on ClickFunnels, which is like, I think, more than $100 a month, right? Email autoresponders, they spend, I don't know, like $20 or something. Like, all the added expenses can be very expensive, right? Again, like, if you have separate course and separate coaching, if you add all of them, your expenses can go quite high, okay? Now, what if I show you share a solution to it? Like, would you like to know, like, you don't have to have any, like, extra expenses, you can just do one-time investment and start making money from it? Would you be interested?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, hold tight. I'll share something in Zen later on, okay, in a few minutes time. Okay, now, 5 steps to build an unbeatable digital marketing business. Okay, so first thing you need is a core product, right? Because obviously, as I said, this is digital marketing business, right? As it says marketing, to market something you need a product, right? And that product could be your product, that could be, you know, you partner with someone and promote their product, which is called affiliate marketing, right? And now we have lots of market resale rights product, right? Any product, right? I'll go through all of this in a minute, right? Second thing to have is automation. Third is discovery. Fourth is email list. And fifth is coaching and community, right? So as I said, you know, the products could be anything, right? When you are just starting out, you know, it's better to be an affiliate for, you know, someone or sell market resale rights product, because having your own product, you know, needs lots of, you know, time and effort to create it. And obviously, if you're just a beginner, then obviously you need to learn those skills and, you know, you need to have that confidence to create your own product, right? And at the moment, what I see in the market is like lots of people are creating their own products from Canva and all that stuff. And if you're just newbie and if you're just copying and pasting and just, you know, doing like, you know, how I was doing email marketing, it's not going to get successful, right? You need to learn, you need to really understand what you are doing, and you need to, you know, you need to you need to believe in what you've created, right? One thing I did last year, like before I get into digital marketing business, was like, okay, I've been coached, you know, I'm coaching people, maybe I'll create some of my own product as well, right? That was first thing that came in my head. I'm like, it'll be cool to like sell my own product, right? So I don't have to sell any other's product. I started to create it, and halfway I stopped it because I was like, oh wow, like it took long time. I created for I think 1.5 months, and that time, like obviously I didn't have any income coming in because I was so focused on creating and all that stuff. And then I was like, who's going to buy then? Because there's so much competition in there, right? So completing the course or like, you know, your product will take time. And obviously then you have to like, you know, test it in the market. So that means you have to like either sell it very cheap, right? Or give it for free for review. So it's going to take a long time, right? You can do that when you have consistent income coming passively into your bank account, right? When you are like, you know, when you are really confident on what you're doing, then, you know, then creating won't take long time. And then that would be proven as well, because now, you know what you're talking about, right? So I would say like creating your own product, I would put it on hold until you make 1 million from here, right? So best thing would be going into either affiliate marketing products or market resale right products, right? But whatever you do, make sure that product is high in demand. And that is really, really important, right? One mistake people make while doing affiliate marketing is like they choose product that they want to sell, right? Again, in marketing business, it's not about what you want to sell, it's about what people want, right? You know, is there a demand of that product in the market, right? So if there is a demand, then that's okay, right? If it's not, then I would say, you know, put your passion on the side for a little bit again, like, you know, until you start making good money. And once you start making good money, then obviously, you know, you can start creating products that you are passionate about, and then you sell it, right? I think that might be a better option, right? Cool, Bex. So Sarina was asking, what's the difference between, I already said that, difference between market resale rights product and affiliate products, right? They both are products from someone else, right? You are becoming partner of them and sell their products, right? They both work kind of similarly. The only difference is with market resale right products, they give you 100% profit, okay? And most of the market resale right products I've come across so far are very affordable, okay? Like, you know, they are anything from, I think, $200 to like $1,000, right? And because it gives you 100% profit, one sale you make, you know, your investment is back already. So it's much less risky, right? Affiliate products, on the other hand, depending on what kind of product you choose, right? Obviously, you can be an affiliate for Amazon, right? You can be affiliate for physical products in Amazon, or you can be an affiliate for like, you know, again, digital products, softwares. There are tons of things that you can be an affiliate for, right? lots of affiliate products would give you commission anything from 10% to 40% commission, right? And again, it can be really expensive if you want to be an affiliate for high ticket products, right? For example, as I said, when I was doing high ticket affiliate marketing, I was an affiliate for Freedom Breakthrough, which is a high ticket product. It cost $1,500 and I used to get 75% commission, right? Which was about $1,100, which is not bad. It's good, right? But now when I was trying to get back to it, everything would change, right? The Freedom Breakthrough became Freedom Accelerator. The price changed from 1,500 to 2,000. Commission went down from 75 to 40%. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to buy Freedom Accelerator again. And I was like trying to work out if I sell $2,000 product and get 40% commission, it's about $800, right? Whereas if I get market resale right products of like say $900, if I make one sale, all my investment is back already, right? And again, like selling $900 and selling $2,000 products are huge different, right? So I would say like in my opinion, like market resale rights are way to go for now. Okay. So I'm just giving you an example, right? Again, as I said, like, let's say you have a $900 product, okay, and that gives you 40% commission. Then you make $360 per sale, right? For one sale, you would make $360. So let's say you have, goal of making 10,000, no, $900. So that would be like 2.5 sales, right? And let's say you are selling product from Amazon, which is $90 product, and you get 10% commission. And again, as I said, like for physical products, you get really little commission because obviously they have to manufacture the product, they have to do shipping, they have to do customer handling, there will be staff, all that stuff, right? So they want to, they can't give you much, commission. So you get like 10 to 20% extra, right? I mean, commission. So it's not much, right? So if you're selling $90 product, then you would get $9 per sale, which is really small, right? So if your goal is to make $900 a week, let's say, you have to make 100 sales, right? And whereas if you have, 100% profit, if you want to make $900, one sale, you're already done, right? So which one do you think would be easy for you to make $900, especially if you are, newbie, right? And then one thing is like, no matter which kind of product you're selling, right? The process is same. If you're doing organic, the process is same. Putting out content and all that stuff, everything, the work is all same. So why not, go for the bigger profit, right? Right. So that's the product. Any question on product? I hope you guys haven't slept yet. Any questions?
I was wondering, where do you find the products?
Where do you find the products?
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, it depends on what you want to promote. Okay. If you want to promote, let's say physical products, you can go into Amazon. If you want me to show you, I can show you. Literally just have to go to Amazon.com. If you scroll down to the end, there would be like, let me actually show you. That might make more sense. 1 second. Stop share. Let's say Amazon, okay? So let's say you want to find product in Amazon, okay? You want to be an affiliate for Amazon. So you literally just have to scroll down to the end, right? And you can see become an affiliate, right? So you can just literally click become an affiliate and then it will take you to like Amazon Associates. You have to sign up, right? You put your details in there, and then they will recommend few products that, and you choose what you want to promote, like, you have that thing, right? And then they will give you a special link that is called affiliate link that's encoded to your stuff, like, and then you start promoting into different social media platform or free, advertisement like website, you market that product, right? And when people come and buy from your link, then you start earning money. And as I said, like you get 10% in associate commission, right? And let's say you want to, be an affiliate for some high ticket products, okay? You can literally Google Google. Is that how you spell Google? Google Chrome. Let's say. Oh gosh. You know, I'm going to Google, just Google. Okay, doesn't matter. Here I could just type. Let's say high ticket. Products. So literally you can just Google it and, you know, they will give you like, you know, or like, you know, lots of programs and you can start searching for it and then, you know, look at their history and all that stuff, 18 best affiliate programs, you know, you literally click there, find out, and it's a bit of work. Like, you know, you'll have to check which program is good, their, you know, their reviews and all that stuff. So there's that is second way to go it. And third way to find the product would be, I think, buy from someone who is already doing it, who's getting success from it, and you know, get on that train. Again, like, you know, you need to make sure whatever you product you will be promoting is high in demand, right? So you can do this and, you know, do a bit of research, put some work into it and find the product that way. Or, you know, there are a few other products like in the market, right? And you can just choose those products and start promoting. The process would be same, like, you know, choose the product, sign up as an affiliate and start promoting it. And when people buy from your link, you get the money. Simple. Make sense?
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. All right. Any other question on products, guys? No? Okay, amazing. Thank you. All right, so automation, right? When I say automation, it's a system, right? It's a system. This is one thing I didn't have in my business. And again, as I said, you know, I was really bad with technical stuff. And initially I spent lots of money on like, you know, funnels and automation and all that stuff. And I literally stopped everything, right? Disadvantages of that was like, I wasn't building any email list, right? I wasn't bringing people on my business, like on autopilot. When I was working actively, my business was working. When I'd stopped working, my business stopped working, right? And that was the pity of it, right? Now, I came through this, you know, blueprint, which gives you like, you know, 90% done for you, funnel, website, automation, everything, which is amazing, honestly. Like any newbie can literally copy and paste it, like click by click, it teaches you everything. You know, you import whole system in your funnel, you know, you kind of done for your website, already done, you know, all that stuff, right? Why do we need automation? That's the question, I guess. Like, yeah, we need automation because automation will help you to generate leads and, you know, turn those leads into customers, even if you are not working actively. Okay. So the system will work for you 24/7. And that's how people are making tons of money, right? You see, I don't know whether you guys are active in social media platform, especially like, you know, if you are searching for making money online, you would see people are making 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, you know, in a day, in a week, all that, right? They're not working actively, right? If you're working actively, it's going to be very difficult unless they are doing webinars or seminars or, you know, some kind of like, you know, challenges, they can make it. Otherwise, you know, making that kind of money every day without automation is kind of impossible. Okay. Because they have automation system in place that is happening for them, right? When I say automation, let me just show you. I'll show you in detail later on. Okay. So this is called opt-in page. Okay. Opt-in page, like, you know, when people put email address in there, right? Let's say, just for an example, this is my automation, right? From there, people, when they put their email address, they will be taken into thank you page, right? This is my mentor, Michelle O'Neill. Like, you can have your own video page, like thank you page. You can put your own video, or if you're not, like, you know, if you're just starting out, you know, you can just leave it, right? And it will just literally walk your customer from one place to another place to another place, right? So that, you know, once they put the, you know, once they put the email address, they will be taken into a journey, okay, into a journey where, you know, where they will walk, they will be walked through everything, like, so they will be taken down to, like, they will be getting emails, right? They will be getting emails. They will be, they will be updated with everything. They will be giving, like, they will be like kind of not push, but, they will be like reminded of, like, what they left, right? Having automation, again, like, let's say, I logged into my website, or, like, someone else's website. I put my email address and I was in hurry, right? So I didn't take action. Now, second day I get email saying, hey, like, thanks for, putting your email address, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh God, I wanted to do this business and I got busy and I didn't get, I didn't take action. And now, like, when I get time, I could take action, right? Or maybe, like, I was like, oh, I was not sure whether I want to do this business or not. I really want to make money from home, but, I'm not 100% sure, like, that uncertainty, right? Everyone has that kind of uncertainty, right? So that could be you, right? But now, because you have automation system in place, and then you are getting email with, testimonials, with people really making money, which, like, is speaking to you, like, hey, like, this is possible, kind of thing, like, now, you might be like, okay, you know what, enough is enough. Like, I'm going to take a leap of faith and I'm going to take action. I'm going to do this, right? So, like, most people will take action at certain point, right? Or maybe you find out that, oh, I don't want to do this business. Like, this is not something like I like, and you can unsubscribe it, right? And you won't even know, like, people unsubscribe it. That's the beauty of it. Like, this a rejection free in, business, right? Because you don't have to deal with them, right? It's already, if they unsubscribe it, it's fine, right? So, basically, we buy course, and while we begin this course, we start our business, start research about making. Oh, I think Asmita was answering the question. Does that make sense, guys, about the automation? Yeah.
Yeah.
So feel free to, like, ask any question if you have. Right. So once you have automation system in place, right, you need customers in your business, because if you don't have customer in business, there's no point of you having fancy funnels and amazing websites and everything, right? In any business, we need customer, right? Without customer, your business is dead, right? And how do we get the customers, right? We do get customers by marketing ourselves, right? Being visible in front of your, target audience, right? So it's really important to understand, who is my target audience? Who am I targeting, right? Because if you target everyone, then you target no one, right? For example, for me, like, I'm targeting affiliate marketers because I've been there as an affiliate. I know, like, pains and problems of being an affiliate marketer, and I'm targeting moms because being a mom, working mom, I understand pains and problem of working mom, right? So, you can think of your perfect customer as someone, like, maybe, like, 2-3 months or 2-3 years back, like, what do you think you can solve problem for, right? So how you can be visible in front of them is obviously, as I said, like, if you do not want to come in front of camera, or if you don't want to, like, be visible, you can do free ads, right? You can create the content, and again, like, content creation, like, you can do faceless content, or, with the face, right? You can go lives. Lives are quicker way to grow your account. Lives are quicker way to build that know, like, and trust factor, right? Because when people see you live, they connect with you when you start sharing your stories, when you start sharing, what you have, like, it's easy to, like, it's easy to build that connection, literally, right? Because, connection equal to currency, right? Once you build that connection with them, right, once they trust you, that's when people will buy from you, right? So these are different ways that you can do to, market yourself and sell your products. Okay. Fourth thing is, like, when you have the automation system, you would be starting to build your email list, right? Again, email equal to income. The bigger the email list, more opportunity to make money, right? Because once the email list in your system, you can promote as many products as you like, right? There's no limit, right? But only thing you have to be bear in mind is, like, if you have collected those email address from Wealth Needs, make sure to just promote that promote things that's related to wealth needs, right? Otherwise people would get confused, and confused mind will never buy, and you might lose the trust as well, right? Having saying that, let's say you have created the list for your program, okay, and now you find like, hey, okay, this, like, let's say Canva, okay, Canva is a free website where people can create amazing photographics, like you can create tons of things from Canva, right? There's a free version and there's a paid one, right? You can be an affiliate for Canva and be an you can be an affiliate for Canva, right, for pro version. When people upgrade it to, like, pro version, if affiliate, you can start making like recurring income from it, right? So that's one way, like, the other thing, like, we use tons of things, like, let's say System.io, right, which is another platform where I use. Our business model teaches you to use that because it's a free platform to use, to start with, right? But again, when your business grow, after 2,000 email list, you'll have to upgrade it, right? Again, like, you have 3 funnels for free, but maybe your business is really growing fast, you want more than 3 funnels, then you will upgrade it, right? And now you are an affiliate for System.io, right? Then you can earn, recurring income from there as well, right? So if you have big email list, like, you can promote tons and tons of things, right? Like my mentor at the moment, Michelle O'Neill, apparently she earns more than 22,000 per month from recurring income, right? You just need to learn, you just need to know that it's really, like, how you can utilize those email lists, right? So it's really important that you start building your email list, right? Because bigger the email list, more opportunity for you to make money, okay? And fifth thing, as I was saying, coaching and community. Again, like, it's really, really important. The online entrepreneurship can be lonely, can be isolating because you work from home, right? It can be tedious if you do not have a community and a coach, right? Because you can get lost and overwhelmed, to be honest. So it's really important that you have a coach or a mentor to keep you on track, right? That's when, like, if you are lost and overwhelmed, you can ask them, like, you can share your experiences, what you're going through, right? And believe me, they might have gone through the same experience at some point, right? So they will be able to support you, right? Not only that, having a coach is like you having teacher in your school or university, right? Because if you have book only, the chances of you getting good grade from just reading book is less than you going to school, you're learning from teachers, you getting answer for all your questions, you have, like, a curriculum to follow and all that stuff, right? It's same in the business as well. Having a coach will literally keep you on track, right? And second thing is, being a part of community with like-minded people is super important, right? Because believe me, like, not everyone will understand this business model, right? Many people think this is a scam, and it's funny, like, how people think it's a scam, right? And not everyone will be in same pace as you are, right? And that's okay. That's okay. They will understand at some point, right? There's no point you wasting your energy trying to, like, convince them, right? But if you surround yourself with like-minded people, then you will be, you will keep motivated yourself, right? There's a saying, like, if you surround yourself with 5 millionaires, you'll be the 6th one, right? And that's the truth, right? And if you surround yourself with 5 broke people, you will be the 6th one as well, right? So we have to be very careful when you are choosing your surrounding, when you are choosing your community, right? So that's another thing. When you choose your product or your program, does that come with the coaching and community, right? If it does, that's amazing. If it doesn't, then do a bit more research and find out, like, is there any other opportunities that, you get all this, for free, right? Right. So all that stuff. Any other questions, guys? Like, did I speak too fast? I can't see any questions. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, Asmita. Any questions, guys? Not at all? No, I guess none. Okay, that's good. All right, would that be helpful if I show you a program that covers all our features and helps you to make 100% profit. Amazing. All right, cool. I'll show you. So if the answer is yes, then it's a legacy builder program, and I'll walk you through why I think this is the best program at the moment in the market for you guys to get in and get good results. Again, because I really wish, I had this program when I started this business in September 2021. I would have saved at least $15,000. I'm not even kidding, like more than $15,000. I've wasted so much. I wouldn't say wasted. I've spent lots of money in the business, right? But now, when I came across this program, like my mind was blown off, right? Honestly, like it was crazy. So why I say legacy builder is it comes with 4 products, okay? And all those 4 products give you 100% profit, okay? So it has got Launchpad. As the name says, it will help you to launch your business, okay? Like, even if you're a complete newbie, you're just starting out, you have no idea what to do and all that stuff. It will literally walk you through everything. Like, whatever I covered, it covers more. Like, it covers things like, what is passive income, what is market resale rights, what is all that stuff, it's more actually. It also walks you through how you can make your investment back in 7 days, literally, like, walk you through step by step, like day 1 you do that, day 2 you do, day 3, like, day by day action step, okay? Second one is passive daily pay blueprint, right? That is $300 program, and it will help you to like earn $300 every day, right? It has got all the proven strategies that people are implementing and earning that kind of money, right? Fourth one is digital mastery, which is $600, right? And as it says, like, it teaches you about all the social media platform and help you to master those, right? So you don't have to just rely on few platforms. You can literally, be like, utilizing all those platforms and not spending too much, time and effort, but, how you can, you can utilize the time you have and make like $600, okay? And Legacy Builder is my best program at the moment and is the high in demand program. And reason it's high in demand is, it is a live interactive coaching program, okay? And again, when you buy, let's say Legacy Builder, you have 4 products in your pocket, okay? Like, it comes with Legacy Builder, Digital Mastery, Daily, Passive Daily Blueprint, and Launchpad, right? Let's say you go for Digital Mastery, then you have 3 products. And if you go for, Passive Daily Blueprint, then you have 2 products. If you go for Launchpad, then you have 1 product. Hope that makes sense, right? So that's, proven, and I'll show you the community, like how people are crushing it, okay? Second thing is 90% done for you system, like automation system. Honestly, like 90% is done. Like literally you just have to import, right, into your Systeme.io, right? Again, like for Systeme.io, as a beginner, until you start making good money, you don't have to pay nothing. There's no recurring expenses. That's what I love about, right? Like literally when you are just starting out your business, you do not want to be sharing, spending too much money on different, website funnels and all that stuff. It can be very demotivating, because I've been there and I was like, I'm not earning anything, I'm just spending so much money every month, right? So you don't have to do that, and for this website funnels and everything, literally it's just like $29, regardless of which package you join. It's $29, okay? And believe me, for all these services, people charge thousands, honestly. The reason I know is like, when I was doing my coaching, I did a masterclass, and I created the website for that, and then I paid $300, and that wasn't even that great, and it took more than 2 weeks for all that website and everything to get ready, right? Whereas in this one, the done for you funnel, as soon as you invest into the program, you get everything. You get access to everything, right? And it might take about, I think it took me about almost 2 days to set everything up, because obviously I had kids and all that stuff. I could not spend long hours in a day. But if you're a new beginner, I would say give yourself 1 week. But I promise, like, that 1 week will well worth for your business, right? third thing is like, as I explained, I spend tons and tons of money for coaching, honestly. Like it's crazy how much money I spend, right? And now you get 3 weekly coaching for free. You don't have to pay anything, right? And those people who are giving coaching in this one are 6 and 7 figure coaches, like, those people who are using this blueprint and getting success, right? And you get all that for free. Today we had coaching from a mindset coach, Laura St. Jones. She is like a celebrity coach, she coaches footballers, she coaches millionaires, she coaches everyone, right? So that kind of thing is all for free, so we just don't have coaching on business, we have coaching on mindset, we have coaching on text, everything is included, right? And Michelle O'Neill, who is the course creator, does this crazy stuff. Like she always have some kind of like challenge to help, to motivate people to like take action every day, right? At the moment we have a 90-day legacy run going on at the moment, and we are in day 22, and it's a great time to join in, honestly. Like the goal of this one is to make 30K in 3 months, right? Proven 2 hours work day, right? When I say 2 hours work day, is the income producing work, right? It's not you tidying up your decks. It's not you scrolling through the social media platforms. It's purely the income producing activities, right? So depending on the platform you choose, right? Let's say, it's TikTok. Okay, for TikTok, the 2 hour workday would be, you are like, creating 3 pieces of content for the day, right? And if you're a beginner, it might take an hour to do it, right? So 1 hour for content creation, half an hour for like replying to like, any comments you have, or replying to the emails, right? And half an hour for copy and paste, right? It gives you like 200 website where you copy and paste, right? Half an hour for copy and paste, right? And if you are good, if you want to go live, then you can leave that copy and paste right aside and do live instead, right? So you can choose which one you want to do. If you have more time, you can do all, right? By all means, right? Obviously build an email list. It will teach you like how you can build your email list on, faster, right? Build your brand, including faceless brand, as I explained. And it's only one-time investment, right? One-time investment, you get lifetime access to 4 high in-demand products, coaching and program, and community, no recurring expenses, right? Again, like my experience, honestly, like when I got to this program, I was like, oh my God, I was charging people $1,500 for my coaching. I'm like, not kidding, right? I was charging $1,500 for my coaching. And then when I saw this one, I'm like, oh my God, like I spent so much money on coaches, right? In coaching and all that stuff. And most of the coaching would expire in 6 months, right? I paid 6,000, I paid honestly like 3,000, 1,700, you name it, right? And now it's just one-time investment and you get lifetime access, right? And again, it doesn't matter. You start with $100 product, you start with $300 product, $600 product, $900 product, regardless, you get access to the product you buy for life, you get access to the community and coaching for life, right? For all those 3 levels, you get access to 3 weekly coaching, right? For legacy builders, you get access to 1 extra coaching, which is live interactive coaching. And we have lots of breakthroughs in there. Like it's really amazing because we have like breakout rooms and then we come back. It's like a mastermind thing. Like it's honestly, it's insane, right? So you get all that. And as I said, like, once you master the marketing skill, it also teaches you to make money from different affiliate products, as I explained, right? How you can integrate all other products in your business so you can have recurring income as well, right? And honestly, like recurring incomes are the best thing that, I think I have in my business, like, because you work upfront for once and that income's landing in your bank every month without even you needing to think about it. It is amazing. And that is passive income. That's the real passive income because I don't have to do nothing, right? I have $60 every month coming in from one program. There is like 20, 30. It's a little, but it's not huge amount, but it's very motivating, you know what I mean? Like it's very motivating, right? And again, like, you know, I could add more products now, right? I'm building my email list. My email list is not huge as well because I did not do that. That's something I regret, right? But it's okay, like, you know, it's not too late. But yeah, like, you know, we could do that, right? And it also teaches you how to build your own profitable products, right? Once you learn everything, once you're ready to create your own products, it gives you 200 product ideas, right? So you can create your own products and sell your own products, right? And, you know, become 7-figure entrepreneur online. Like literally, it has got everything that you need to get success in your business, right? Any questions? No questions, I guess. No one's speaking, so quiet, everyone. I hope you guys are not bored. Okay, so who wants to see the automation system that I was talking about? Anyone wants to see the automation system?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Right, I'll show you. I'll show you community and automation system and everything, right? Okay, so this is my website, right? This is my domain, www.makemoneywithkamala.com, which I didn't had it for over 2 years. And I'm like, wow, now I'm building my brand. Now people will get to know me with my brand, right? With my domain, right? So as I said, as I explained to you before, this is, you know, your opt-in page, right? People will go here, put their email address. They will be taken into the thank you page, right? Where Michelle O'Neill, honestly, like this lady is crazy, like amazing. She is grandmom of 5 grandchildren and mom of 6 children, single mom. Until September 2022, she was living paycheck to paycheck and struggling with her life, right? She came into digital marketing business. She started promoting IPS, Infinity Processing System, right? And that's how I got into this community as well, right? And again, like I didn't buy that product to promote. When I was a coach, I bought that product to give it to one of my students because she did not have any product. And because market resale right products give you 100% profit, I'm like, it's a win-win thing, right? She doesn't have to invest like, you know, separate for the product and I get my money anyways, right? That's the reason I invested. But when I was looking for the like, you know, different product to promote, I came through IPS. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just look into it. And I got into, you know, I got into her community, and that's when, like, you know, I got aha moment. I was like, wow, that's crazy, right? So she explains in this thank you page, like how she made 1 million in 17 months, literally 1 million in 17 months, working 2 hours a day, right? And, you know, once see like there are a few testimonials, people making money from there, right? And if you want to see it, then you just click that one. So people are taken from opt-in page to thank you page to this one, right? So here, like, you know, she also still explains about the community, how people are making money. She explains about the automation system and things like that, right? And then if you get ready to start it, then it will take you guys to my website, right? So this is my website where, like, you know, it explains about the program, right? So it will give you step by step, like, you know, what should you be doing when you get started. And, you know, it has my little introduction. And this is the only thing you do in the website. Again, you have, you know, ability to change everything. That's the good thing as well in this like website, you know. Whereas in IPS, we could not change anything. It was like done for you, and we could not change our story. We could not do nothing. Like everyone had same website, right? And that's kind of bit, you know, that I didn't like it, right? Here, like you can change your story, your pictures. If you want to change testimonials, you can do it. Even like, you know, the thank you page, as I said, if you want to, you can change it. The opt-in page, if you want to change the color, background, whatever, like picture, you can do it, right? You have lots of freedom. And again, because I'm not a tech savvy person, I'm not going to do that, but you can if you want, right? And other thing is like this website is converting so well. Like, you know, honestly, people are making tons. So I don't see any reason for me to, you know, need to change it, right? So it will walk you through like step by step, you know, how it works and all that stuff, right? So literally like this website is converting really big, and it will walk you through everything and what's included kind of thing. So you can see like, you know, if you buy Launchpad, you know, what's included, right? If you buy Daily Passive Blueprint, you know, what's included here, like, you know, it will tell you everything, right? It will, you know, explain everything. These are the bonuses you get when you know, invest, right? You know, you get obviously access to digital growth community, which is priceless. Honestly, like, as I said, that's the best community I've come across ever. Like, you get Canva course as well. so that, you know, you learn how to create those amazing stuff. Even you can create your own product from Canva, right? 1 million in 17 months blueprint. This is what she did, and she walks you through literally what she did to make that 1 million in 17 months, right? You know, 30-day market strategy growth. So if you're someone who's just starting out, then, you know, you can literally follow this strategy and, you know, start making money, right? Yeah, how to start online business with MMR, 200 digital product ideas and all that stuff, as I said. So these are all, you know, bonuses, right? So scroll through. If you're ready, you can just say ready, and that will take you to my checkout page, right? And if you are wanting to start with, again, like 600, 300, or 100, you come here and then you know, press those things, right? As soon as you enroll it, let's say you go for the 300, right? So this is like, you know, your my checkout page, right? So you guys would put your details in here. As soon as you paid, it will take you to this website fee, so you don't, you know, forget, right? Once you take to the website, once you pay the website fee, you will have an email address to create your account, right? And then you will get access to the product, you will get access to the community, and your journey of, you know, digital marketing business starts from there. Okay, so that's the website and funnels and everything. And if you want to see the program itself, it's like, you know, it's really amazing. Like, this is the program you'll get, like, for Legacy Builder. I am in Legacy Builder, so you have, like, you know, literally walk through from everything, like, you know, step by step, all the Zoom calls and everything, like, for Legacy Builder, because it's like separate from other thing, from, like, you know, other coaching classes. We have recordings in here, like all the basic things you walk you through, literally, like, you know, yeah, your automated system on board is doing all that stuff. And I'll just show you the digital growth community. Hi, Biggs. I have got the IPS and wasn't very impressed. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, I wasn't impressed with IPS, to be honest. I was like, you know, there was lots of missing link in IPS, right? And as I said, you know, IPS, when I bought it, I didn't buy it to promote it. You know, I bought it to give it to one of my student, right? And the reason I didn't even think of that was, like, I was going to teach her my strategies to make this business work. So, like, you know, I wasn't even thinking of, you know, all those stuff, right? This is much better from IPS for sure, because as I said, you know, what she was doing, Michelle O'Neill, this amazing lady, what she was doing was, like, those people who were buying IPS, I think she started from her students, okay? So she bought IPS, she saw all the missing links, like lots of gaps in IPS, right? And she created this community to help her students to fill up all the gaps, right? And then she was allowing all her students to bring their students in the community for free, right? And that's how the community grows so fast. Honestly, in December, when I joined this program, this community, we had like, we had 7,000 people. I'm not kidding. Honestly, we have 7,000 in December. December to now, we've doubled the, you know, community members, because, as I said, this program is such a high in demand. Like, so many people are crushing it, right? And when you buy the product, do you have access to all product inclusive? Yes, so it depends on what product you buy, right? Let's say you buy for the Launchpad, then you have access to Launchpad only, right? But let's say you buy Legacy Builder, which is $900 product, then you have access to Legacy Builder, you have access to Digital Mastery, Blueprint, and Launchpad, like 4 of them, right? If you buy Digital Mastery, then you have access to 3 products. If you buy, you know, Blueprint, you have access to 2 products. Does that make sense? Yeah, I hope it does, Bix. Right, so yeah, as I said, this community is amazing, right? As I was saying, people are making tons of money. Like, I got 200 TikTok zone. Maybe it says, like, we share everything. Like, you know, it doesn't have to be monetary result, right? Like, we could be anything like you achieve, right? This lady got, oh God, Michelle Krugel, 1,200. I think it's 1,200 in 3 days, right? That's amazing. You know, she made her first sale, 900 ding. Victoria Romy, 201,788. C is one of the mentor, and C is amazing. Honestly, C is so good. And C made this kind of money, right? Is that possible? 100%. You know, again, like they made all this money from automation, and that's why it's so important to have the automation system in place, right? 300, 1200, right? You know, I could just scroll through whole day, right? So these are the win tabs. We have like, you know, just a normal you know, communication as well. Like anything you have, you can ask, and then literally everyone, like, you know, pops in and then answer the questions, you know, give you the answers to any of your questions and all that stuff. We have at the moment, as I said, a legacy run going on at the moment, which is amazing, right? So legacy run, as I said, you know, goal is 30K in 90 days, and C gives us training every day. And those trainings are not long, right? You know, honestly, like, you know, from setting goal, 5 minutes, right? What are you selling? 5 minutes. It will keep you on track every day. And as I said, like, C is amazing in what C does, really. So the highest level is 900, which includes, yes, that's right. Yeah, highest level is 900, and that includes everything. And yeah, you just pay $29 website fee. That's it. And second one is digital mastery, right, which is 600. Third one is blueprint, which is 300, and last one is launchpad, which is $100, right? Again, goal is like, you know, for you to make as much money as you want, right? Like as you can. If you start with launchpad, you know, her goal, or even my goal now, is not to keep you on launchpad mode, like, you know, help you to make money, right? And get some profit and reinvest into the business and get to your legacy builder. Because as I said, legacy builder is where everything, like, you know, amazing thing happens. You know, we have breakout rooms, we have breakthroughs, you know, we have like intense coaching with her. Like this like last 2 weeks, like she stayed more than 4 hours to answer all the questions. Like, you know, whoever have any questions, she doesn't hop off the call until, you know, everyone gets answer to it. Like, you know, I really cannot even explain. She is something else. She's amazing. I love her. Again, like as I said, like, you know, I've come across so many coaches so far over 2 years of my journey. I haven't seen anyone who is so dedicated like her. Honestly, she's amazing. So I was showing you the classroom, and you get access to this classroom regardless of which package you join. Okay, so you get access to everything, like content, you know, free resources, you know, update about new programs, Zoom recording, 6-figure in, like, you know, all this training you get access for free. Okay. Calendar, if I can show you, these are the free trainings you will get regardless of which package you get into, right? And then she hosts lots of webinars as well. That's amazing way to attract customer into your business, right? Like as I said, like, you know, there are 4 coaching calls, sometimes there's 3, most of time is 3 a week, like sometimes they add more, right? Yeah, that's it really. This is a no-brainer program. Honestly, I really wish I came across this when I was doing this business. You know, it would have been a game changer for me. I could have been a millionaire like other people, really. In our community, there are 6 millionaires already, honestly, 6 millionaires, right? And again, like, you know, it's all in our head, right? You know, it seems so far, right? But again, like when you're part of that community, when you see people are making so much money with that, you know, your mindset changes, right? And you know, it helps you to believe that that's possible, and it helps you to keep on track and, you know, stay focused, right? So if you want to start with 600 and 1 month, then yes. So if you do that, I think they have 30 days grace period. Means like, let's say you want to start with $600, okay, and you want to upgrade it to 900 within 30 days. You just need to pay the difference, okay? It means like, you know, you just pay $300 to get access to Legacy Builder. The only thing is you'll have to pay $29 for the website, because the website for Digital Mastery and website for Legacy Builder is different. So yeah, the only other expense would be that $29, okay? And it's a straightforward process. Like as soon as, you know, you make the payment, you already into the program and everything. So it's, yeah, it's not complicated like IPS. IPS was not, like, I didn't like it. Like you had to send email manually. You know, it was very confusing. Right. Okay. Right. Any questions, guys? I think, does that make sense so far? No questions at all. Is that a good thing? I guess. All right. Okay. All right. Let's talk about this, right? Life always gives us two choices, right? You either stay same or we become better, right? As I said, like, so can you promote other digital products and legacy builder? You can promote anything, my friend. There's nothing. You do not have to promote Legacy Builder. You learn the skill from it and you can promote whatever you like. And the reason we promote this is, as I said, like, this is such an amazing program. This is a program that so many people are getting result from it. So, I'm happy to promote it, right? But if you feel like you have something else, then you can 100% promote other products. And, it also teaches you how to promote other affiliate products as well. So, there's no restriction at all. You can promote anything you like. Okay. Right. So here's the thing, right? Life always gives us two choices: stay same, become better, right? And my screen got stuck, right? So which one do you choose, right? Which one do you choose? Like, your choice will determine what you become, who you become, right? Because, we are creator of our life. You can say, oh, I don't have money, I don't have time, I don't think I can do it. I'm not tech savvy, like, I don't know any technical stuff. You can give yourself millions of excuses not to do it. Or you can say, you know what? If Kamala was such a shy introvert person and she did it with zero knowledge and skill, I can do it too. I just need to be coachable, right? You have a choice, right? Because as I said, we are creators of our life. We can create the life we want, right? Honestly, like, I don't know whether you guys believe in manifestation, right? I feel like the life I'm living today is the manifestation from about 2.5 years or 3 years ago, right? This is the life I dreamt for when I was, when I was frustrated that I could not do a full-time job, right? Because of, my husband's shifts and my shift, my kids and all that stuff, right? I really wanted to make £500 extra from home. That's it. That was my goal, right? £500, right? Now, like, I earn a lot from £500 from comfort of my home, working like few hours when I can. It's not like, I have to work like, 9 to 5 or anything, right? Oh, sure, Rajiv. I think it's too late for him. No, it's, yeah. So, like, it is, right? Like, you make your life, right? We have a choice, right? So as I said, I've invested tons. Like, I'm someone, I think I don't get scared on investment. Like, as I said, after reading Rich Dad Poor Dad, my mindset was completely changed. Like, instead of keeping that money into my bank, I always see, like, what if I invest that money and can, like, make 100%, multiplication, right? So I've invested tons and tons, right? And I've learned a lot as well, right? And because of those investments, I've made lots of, money as well. But, good news is, like, you do not have to invest so much money as I showed you already, right? And the reason that keeps me motivated in this business is, like, all these, feedback from my students, right? From people that I help, right? Literally, like, it makes me tearful sometimes, like, wow, like, I'm creating impact in so many people, right? I'm changing so many people's life, right? So these feedbacks always makes me humble to do best for my people, right? And I really want to transform, like, as many people's life as I can. Literally, like, that's my goal. Like, like, really try to make people understand, that you don't always have to trade your time for money, right? There's a better way to do it. If you love your job, fine, but start something on the side so you don't always have to rely on your job alone, right? There are tons of people who have been made redundant, right? One of my students was like that. He worked in corporate America for like 50 years or something, and I think when he was 60 years old, he got redundant, right? And he didn't have any job, and he came into this business, and he was so glad he did, and he started to make money, right? But if you start now, then at least you don't have to say that, right? You already have something, building for you, right? You already have your business on the side, so you don't always have to rely on paycheck to paycheck or rely on job alone, right? So I'm gonna do something insane, like, honestly, like I don't have to do it, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that, right? Because I really want to help people, right? But before going to show what I'm gonna do, like, I just want to let you guys know, like, this is not for everyone, and it's okay if it's not for you, okay? Because like, there are 3% of people, right, in the world, who are ready to go all in, right? I think I'm among those 3%. Like I'm always ready to go, like, I'm always ready to invest. I'm always ready to, like, move forward in my life, right? And there are 97% people who would be keep thinking and thinking, procrastinating, giving themselves 100 reasons not to do it, right? And it depends, like, who do you want to be, right? Those 3% action taker who believe in themselves to make things happen, those are the people I'm looking for, right? Because at the end of the day, like, I don't want you guys to be feeling like, oh, I didn't want it to do it, but because I attended this training, I feel pressure. Like, no, it's not for you. Like, if you don't feel like doing it, don't do it, right? I really want to know, like, who here has a burning desire to have, like, predictable results while making big time impact? Like, anyone here, like, have a big desire of making money and, helping other people as well? No, no one bothers. No one answering. I had desire to change my life around. Amazing, amazing, Biggs. Yeah, exactly. Serena Kaya, definitely. Yeah. Like, we can do it, right? You just have to take action, believe in yourself and, get in, right? Start from somewhere, right? Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Amazing. Thank you, guys. That's motivating. I was like, oh, okay. Right. So, again, like, it's not for you if you are not coachable, because one thing that puts me off is like people invest into business and they feel like after putting money, the business will work for them automatically without them working, right? They don't bother to come on coaching calls. They don't bother to ask any questions. They don't bother to go through the training. If you're not coachable, you might as well not do the business, right? If you are not serious, then, again, like, it's like you joining the gym, right? Because like I've joined gym few times a year, like me and one of my friend Bhavana, like we joined gym few times, right? Like, and we went like 3 times in 3 months, like literally 2, 3 episodes. And we were like, okay, we're just wasting our time, and we cancel because there was no point, right? We were just paying monthly, right? Same here in the business. Like, if you are not showing up, if you're not putting those, like, 2 hours of work, it's not going to work, right? You cannot join gym and, complain that you didn't get your 6 pack, and you didn't even bother to go there, right? You'll have to go there. You have to put the reps, right? You have to do the exercise. You have to maybe maintain your diet and all that stuff, right? Same here in the business as well. You'll have to work for it, right? If you do not believe that this business is for you, or if you don't believe that, I can help you guys, then maybe, it's better not to do it, because having a belief system is really, really important, right? At this moment, maybe you don't believe in yourself, and that's okay. You can borrow my belief, right? Because when we just start out, obviously it is hard to, like, have that belief in yourself, right? But that's something that you can shift, you can change, you can train yourself, right? And you're looking at just give it a try and not committed, right? Because lots of people like, oh, I'll just start with $100 and see, if I feel like, it's not for me, then I'm okay. Like, if you're just going with that mindset, then it's better not do it, right? But if you're tight in budget, right, and you are committed, you want to do it, and if you want to start small, it's okay, you can start small, but don't go with the mindset of I'm just going to give it a try, right? It's not going to work. 100% you're going to waste that $100, right? And I do not want you to waste that $100, okay? And you're looking to create your wealth only and not to make a difference. What I meant is, like, some people, they sell it and they're gone, right? They don't bother to help people who they buy from, right? If you're someone like, you're just trying to make money for yourself, you can do it, but I don't prefer that way, okay? If you have a short-term goal, like, okay, I'm going to try for like 1-2 weeks or 1-2 months, and I maybe earn like 200, 300, 900, I'm gone. Maybe, like, it's not a good idea, not good for you, right? If you're looking for cheap free stuff to build 9 $900 daily business, it's not going to work, right? To build $900 daily business, you will have to learn that skill to be able to earn that much money, right? You know, it's not just going to work, you know, magic not going to happen for free, right? You'll have to, you know, invest into yourself. When I say invest, you know, obviously invest into the program, invest your time, and, you know, invest into the business, like, you know, creating the contents and things like that, right? And if you're looking to make some easy money, you know, don't want to put any effort, then obviously it's not going to work, right? You know, you'll have to be coachable, and you know, you have to be ready to you know, implement what you learn, right? And again, like, if it's for you, you know, if you want to build a real business, again, when I say real business, like, you know, bit of investment into yourself, you know, into your business, into you know, learning all those high income scale, right? Real effort, like 2 hours of focus work, right? You don't need any, like, you know, you don't need to work 8 hours or 12 hours like I do in my nursing job, right? Literally, if you can put 2 hours every day, that's all you need to make this business work, right? And again, like, it's not like, you know, you earning that, I don't know how much salary you get, like, you know, I get like about 2,000, right? It's not much, you know, the sky is the limit. You can earn so much money from here, right? And again, realistic expectation, like, you know, I showed you in the community, people are earning tons and tons, right? You may not get that kind of result in the month you join, right? Depending on where you at, you know, what's your experience, you know, and depending on how much time you can give it to business, right? So don't compare yourself to anyone else, right? But as long as you are in it, right, and you are working in it, you will get to that result for sure. Okay. So yeah, definitely, like, you know, if you are being realistic, and, you know, then definitely this is for you. Okay. So again, how to join is go to this website, take a screenshot, you know, makemoneywithkamala.com, right? You go into the website, and as I showed you guys, you know, it will take you to the funnel, walk you through, and then you literally join like that. Okay. And as I said, I'll do something insane, and here is the deal, right? So why join now is because first thing that I'm so excited is we have this 90 days legacy run going on at the moment, right? It will literally walk you through day by day what to do every day to make that 30K in 3 months, right? Which is on progress, right? We are in day 22. If you're serious, you can catch up on those trainings and make up for it, right? You know, it's not late. And again, these kind of events, they're always running. You know, if you miss this one, if you just catch up from now on, you will set up for success for next time, right? Maybe you won't make 30K, but if you make maybe 10K in 3 months, would that worth? I think it would definitely worth, right? You're investing 900, and if you can make 10K, I think that will be well worth of your investment, right? So that's why I think you should join today. Second reason is, like, people who will be joining at Legacy Builder or Digital Mastery level, I'll pay your website fee, okay, $29. That will be gift for you guys from my side, okay, so that, you know, you guys could just start it. You can, you know, you get my weekly coaching and messenger support, as I said. And for first 7 people who will jump in, will also get one-on-one strategy call with me, right? We'll literally hop on a call, and then we'll build your action plan. Send me the link. I couldn't get the screenshot. Yeah, sure, Biggs. I'll send you the link. I'll send you in the messenger. Or shall I send it here, actually? I think that should work. If not, then I'll send it to you in your messenger. All right. You're welcome. Okay. I think one reason I wanted to kind of stress you guys, like, you know, why you should have side hustle, why you should have get into this business is, like, you know, events like this. It happens a lot, right? You know, this happened recently. My brother-in-law had a really bad road traffic accident, right? He was in like HSDU for a week in a private hospital, and in a hospital for almost 3 weeks, right? You know, the cost you can imagine, like, you know, in back home, we don't have NHS, right? You have to pay for it, right? So, you know, it was really expensive, right? You know, his legs were all fractured, you know, his head was not right, you know, he's still recovering, but he's doing well. thank God to that, right? But it needed a lot of fun, right? And I was thinking to myself, if I didn't have this business, I could not be able to support them, right? Because obviously, if I didn't have this business, me working part-time job and my husband's job, it wasn't even enough to run our house, right? But because I had this business, right, I didn't have to think twice, I just sent money to help him to to pay all those, I didn't pay all, I won't lie. I help him to pay, right, the half of it, right? My sister has been jobless since she had a baby, because in Nepal, not like here, they don't have part-time job, you either full-time or no job, right? So she didn't have job for so long, and I'm supporting her as well, right? And again, if I didn't have this business, I don't think I would have been able to do that, right? So I want you guys to be in that stage as well. Maybe some of you guys are already better off, but having extra will definitely help, right, to fulfill any dream you have. But if you're not in that stage yet, right, having that, reassurance that, you don't have to look into your bank to help your friends, your family, that is such a blessing. Really, it's such a blessing, right? So I would really, really recommend you guys to start this business. Honestly, I cannot stress enough how important it is to have a extra source of income, right? And again, what is one simple question for you, what is there for you to lose on this, right? Literally, one sale you make, your investment is back, right? Literally, your investment is back, and from there on, it's the profit you're going to make, right? And think about the transformation you would get from this business. As I said, when I started this business, literally, I was so shy, introverted. I had zero skill and knowledge, right? Now I know a lot about this business, right? You would be, like me as well, right? Again, you have nothing to lose. Literally, that's how I look into this business. I was happy to invest when I was getting 75%, affiliate commission, right? I didn't even had coaching with it. Now you get everything that you need to get success in your business, right? So, yeah, I would highly recommend you guys, but it's your decision. If you feel this is something that you want to do it, I would say definitely do it. Any questions, guys? No questions at all. Gosh, you guys are so quiet. Is that okay if I just take a screenshot? If that's all right. Who's got a good mobile?
Didi,
Hi. Sorry, what did you say? Any questions, Marta? I know it's so late for you and you staying here. I really appreciate that.
Yes, it's past midnight here. I just wanted to know whether this program is teaching mostly about affiliate marketing or digital products, or both.
Both. So it's more about digital products, but it will teach you about the affiliate marketing products as well, how you can incorporate lots of affiliate products into your business so that you could have those recurring incomes or extra income apart from those 4 products. Yeah.
And when you join in one level, can you later on upgrade to a higher level of the program?
Yeah. So let's say
I'm not sure if I quite understood.
Yeah.
Because I haven't, been in any programs that are multi-level.
Yeah.
So if you could explain that one more time.
Of course. So let's say, you join with, let's say Digital Mastery, which is $600, okay? And you want to upgrade yourself to Legacy Builder, which is $900, right? So to do that, if you upgrade yourself within I think it's 30 days. Within 30 days, you only pay the difference, right? So like $300 extra to get into the legacy builder. Same like, you started with your Launchpad and you wanted to get to, let's say, Blueprint, right? Which is $300. So you just pay the difference of $200, right? The only thing is you'll have to pay the website fee, which is $29 in each level, because those websites are different in each level, if that makes sense. Yeah, does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
You're welcome. And again, it's not multi-level marketing, Amata. Multi-level marketing is MLM, right? That is
Mhm.
like, how it works is like, you have, let's say I am starting that MLM, okay? And you guys, let's say Martha and Biggs bought that program from me, okay? And when you sell other programs to Serena and Birka, right? I still get commission from you and from like, Serena and Birka as well, right? And then let's say Serena sold it to Asmita, right? Now I get commission from all those people who are like, underneath me, right? And you would get commission from those people who are underneath you, right? And those people who are really working hard at the beginning level would get really small percentage. I think it starts from like 25%. And that's why I don't like that business model, because you don't get to keep your profit to your pocket. It's like all spreading, right? And the top ones are making lots of money without working hard, and then those people who are just joining will be working really hard for little percentage of commission. So this is you get 100% profit, right? You don't share any profit. Like if I sell this program to you, I get all that program straight into my bank. Stripe, PayPal, it gets straight into my bank, and that's amazing. It's not like even affiliate program where you have to wait for 30 days to get those money into your account, right? This one comes straight to your account. You straight into your bank, and you're done. It's so good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And when you buy one certain level of this program, do you get to promote only this level or all the levels?
Yeah. So if you are in digital mastery level, which is 600, then you get to promote 3 products, because you get access to Blueprint, you get access
The
to
lower tiers.
yeah. And if you have Legacy Builder, then you have 4 products, so you have all of them to promote. If you have Legacy Blueprint, then you only have 1 product to sell, right?
Okay.
I think that's fair enough, right?
And you set up your system, your funnel in System.io.
Yeah.
Or you can use other platforms like StanStore or ClickFunnels or whatever you want,
I
basically.
think you can, if you're a technical savvy person, if you know what to do by yourself, you can.
Mhm.
As I said, because I'm not, like I literally have no idea about funnels and all that stuff. You can literally import everything into System.io, and then you just have to like literally change the details and things like that. And if you want to change the videos, you can do all the changes. But here I think it's more System.io. But you can use other platforms if you can do it yourself. There's no like
No, it's good that they offer the funnel ready for System.io. I think it's the most beginner-friendly and cost-friendly system as well.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like when I
Yeah.
started, I was paying for ClickFunnels, I was paying for auto
I know.
I was like, oh my God, like every month there's so much money going out, nothing coming in. That was hard. Whereas it's
Yes, because System.io is free, I think, and up to 2,000
yeah, 2,000
people,
emails,
if I'm not, yeah.
2,000 emails, 3 funnels, 1 course. You can do everything for free to begin with. So yeah, that's really good.
Mhm.
Nothing monthly expenses.
And how long have you been now in this program?
So this program is a new launch from, oh gosh, remind me, I think it's about 6-7 weeks so far, not long ago.
That's
Before
brand. Yeah.
IPS, Infinity Processing System, as I explained, like, that lady was creating this community for those people who were buying IPS, because IPS has lots of, missing gaps that people were like, not getting resolved because of those. Like, it was not like, there are lots of gaps, and she was filling up all the gaps in the community. And then when her community reached 10,000, that's when she launched her program. I think that's amazing. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and the best thing is like she was not even charging people to be part of it. Like, I was already on 600 level, so I got all those products for free. And because I wanted to go to Legacy Builder, I only paid 300 difference, and that's it, So yeah, she's amazing. She's really amazing. Like, I'm like well impressed with her.
So Kamala,
Yes, Arina.
when you when you buy product, so no, like when you say resell product, does that mean that you need to buy product first and then you resell the product?
I can't hear you properly. Sorry, Sarina. What did you say?
It's set my mic on. So like how we have been discussing that we are going to sell the product
Yeah.
in this market.
Mhm.
So does that mean that we need to buy the product first and then resell that product?
Okay. So that's one of the misconceptions. Everyone has
Mhm.
it, right? When you start it. You don't always have to buy product to sell it, okay? As I showed you at the beginning, you can get affiliate links for free in Amazon. You can Google you can just Google stuff, right? You can be an affiliate and sell it for free, okay? What these products, when I say products, it's like it's a training, right? Because if you want to really get success, you really have to learn how to do it, right? And these products, it comes with the program, right? It will teach you how to do it properly, and that's it. And when you are learning, you can earn at the same time. You can start selling the same products. You don't have to always sell the same products. You can sell whatever you like. It's more about learning. Does that make sense? You're going to school or college, let's say, like +2, let's say. You don't have to be doctor. You don't have to be engineer. You don't have to be teacher. You can choose your path, right? It's more about, you learning and you learning the process, isn't it? You're getting that degree.
Yeah.
Same here. It's like open a university, marketing university. You go there to learn. And the only beautiful thing is you can learn and earn at the same time by selling those products. And as I said, you don't always have to sell those products. You can sell whatever you like.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Birkadai, any question? You're so quiet.
Yes, thank you. Just I'm listening.
Any questions at all? No? I have to hop off. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Martha. Yeah, sure. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye. Any questions, Biggs? I hope I answered all your questions. I guess no more questions. How about Asmita? Any questions? If not, then I might just wrap up the call. Amazing. Thank you so much, Biggs. Asmita says, any questions? Maybe you're trying to put your kids sleep, I guess. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for hopping on a call with me, with this training. I really appreciate you all. Again, if you guys want to take action, join this program, do it. I would highly recommend you guys to do it. Okay. Go into the website www.makemoneywithkamala.com. Any questions you have, feel free to send me a message and I would be more than happy to clarify them. Take care. Have a great night. I believe everyone is from UK for now. No, except Asmita's from Germany. All right. You're welcome. Thank you. Good night. Take care. Bye for now,
Thank you.
guys.
Good night. Thank you. Good night.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.
Night.